Right, so here I am in a 10v10. You can see I've just joined this 10v10. Somebody's Discord messaging me, one sec. Start that again, edit that part out. Hello, so here I am in a public 10v10. I've just joined the 10v10. People are beginning to place their units. You can hear enemy units anywhere on the map. I've got a separate video about that. I suggest you watch it. It's got some worked examples. It talks about how it works, etc. We already knew that. During the game, you can hear units anywhere on the map. But what we thought was... So during deployment, the units are white, right? And they don't make noise. So you can't hear them before the game starts. But actually you can. You can hear any infantry unit in the game. Listen. They're making a noise. So you can hear any infantry unit in the game. Let's go over to the enemy. You can hear infantry units in the enemy's deployment. Listen, listen. I know the enemy has infantry on this road. In a 10v10, it's not that big a deal in the deployment. It's obviously a big deal throughout the game because your stuff constantly gets hit by artillery, because the enemy always knows where you are, because he's sticking his camera in the ground and hearing you. But in 1v1, if I know there's loads of infantry on one road, then I know where the enemy rush is going to be. I also know, take a map like Black Forest, if there's no infantry on the road, I know that, for example, they might not be putting anybody in the forest part, right? They might not be putting anybody in Charlie. I can hear all this infantry here. So there you go, that's it's a big shame, it's a big shame, and hopefully they can fix it. But yeah, you can hear units during deployment. That's what I wanted to say today. So it wouldn't be fair to post this without the developer's response. You can see it here. Somebody called Placid said, the most annoying thing about the sound bug is that Mad Matt and others won't even engage with it. Fixing it has been a constant community request, and so simply ignoring the community on this one and refusing to even discuss it is really infuriating. And this comes from a Eugen developer, Gal Marcel Bigyard, and he says, we've been working for several weeks on the Eugen proprietary engine limitation concerning the problem you're talking about. We are fully aware of the importance of this aspect for many of you. Resolving this aspect involves major modifications to our sound engine and its implications with other parties. The modification work is difficult, risky, and can have a major impact on the game performance if the problem is treated naively. We can't give a date for completion, but as we say in French, something in French, and this work is on our priority list. That roughly translates to it hasn't fallen off the bottom of the calendar, as if we haven't forgotten about it. So there you go, they are working on it, they are fixing it, and it's good to hear that.